Hey guys, I'm standing out here in my pumpkin patch this morning. Look at all those beautiful green leaves. You notice the green leaves aren't the only thing out there. There are beautiful yellow flowers. Can you see any yellow flowers that look like this on my green leaves? Okay, now when you look out at my pumpkin plants, you see two different kinds of flowers. When you really examine them, you're going to see some male blooms and some female blooms. Now if you look at my blooms up close, the male blooms have one tall thing sticking up in the middle. See that? The female bloom has a cluster of those tall things sticking up in the middle. See the difference? Now, only a female bloom can have a baby pumpkin grow underneath it. But something has to happen first before that can happen. If I rub my finger on the top of the big tall thing, like that, yellow sticky stuff sticks to my finger. Can you see it? It's not easy to see, but it's there. And both the male bloom and the female bloom have some of that sticky stuff, that yellow sticky stuff in the center. And that stuff is called pollen. Now, in order to get a baby pumpkin growing underneath the female bloom, I have to get some pollen from the center of the male bloom to the center of the female bloom. Now, how's that gonna happen? Some people think our Kansas wind will blow some of that pollen from one bloom to the next. That's not likely, though. Some people think I come out here in the daytime and I rub the middle of the male bloom and sprinkle some of that pollen in the middle of the female bloom. But do you think I have time to do that? No, and I don't want to do that even if I had time. So something helps me do that. And can you see what's going on in the middle of that female bloom? Who's in there? Can you see what's in there? Kinda, sorta. Did you see that bee in there? There's a bee in the center of that flower. And that bee will land in the middle of a male bloom and walk around in there for a little bit looking for sweet nectar to eat. And some of that yellow sticky pollen will stick to him. He doesn't even know it. He gets tired of that bloom, so he's to the middle of another flower. And that one happens to be a female flower. He walks around in there for a little bit, and some of that sticky yellow pollen drops off into the middle onto those tall things. And that's what causes the baby pumpkin to start growing. That is a baby pumpkin. Isn't he cute? Cute indeed. What color is he? Is he orange like a pumpkin should be? No, he's not orange. He's green. And he's soft. Babies are soft. They're not hard like a pumpkin. Now, once that bee has pollinated this flower and the baby starts to grow, we don't need that flower anymore. And the flower soon dies and it falls off like that. But the baby keeps on growing. He lays in the pumpkin patch and he grows and he grows and he grows. And pretty soon, he gets bigger and bigger, and he turns hard, and he turns orange. And you know then that it's time for you to pick it and enjoy your pumpkin for the fall.